Etymology and historical origin of the baby name Callie. The name Callie has uncertain origins but is often thought to have developed as a nickname for Calista. Calista in turn has two possible origins, one Greek and one Latin. The Greek word Calista means fairest, most beautiful. Another source suggests that Calista comes from the Latin male name Calixtus, from the Latin word calix meaning cup, specifically the cup used for the wine during the Christian sacrament. The Greek Calista is most likely associated with the beautiful virginal nymph Callisto, who followed Artemis, the goddess of the hunt and daughter of the king of gods Zeus. Zeus became enraptured with the beautiful Callisto and disguised himself to trick her into his embrace, and she bore him a son Arcas. Artemis was so angered by her father's indiscretion that she shot Callisto with her silver arrow to avenge her mother, Hera. Zeus took pity on the nymph and his son, so he turned them into bears and set them in the sky as stars, known as the constellations Ursa Major and Ursa Minor, which translates to larger bear and smaller bear in Latin. Calista has never been a particularly popular name in English-speaking countries. It's considered exotic and bohemian. Callie, however, has been popular since the 19th century. Personality of the girl named Callie. Romance is the hallmark of the Six personality. They exude nurturing, loving, and caring energy. Sixes are in love with the idea of love in its idealized form, and with their magnetic personalities, they easily draw people toward them. Like the number 2 personality, they seek balance and harmony in their life and the world at large. They are conscientious and service-oriented, and a champion for the underdog. These personalities naturally attract money and are usually surrounded by lovely material objects, but their human relationships are always primary. They thrive in giving back to others rather than being motivated by their own desires. This is when they achieve great things. Sixes are natural teachers, ministers, and counselors. Popularity of the girl named Callie. Callie's peak popularity in the United States came in the late 19th century when similar-sounding names like Nellie, Lily, Sally, and Molly were at the top of the list. However, as we moved into the 20th century, Callie was slowly left behind. The name had consistent backwards momentum on the charts during the first half of the 20th century. By the 1960s, Callie was a lost soul, disappearing from the charts altogether. The name reappeared in the late 1970s, but only at low levels of popularity. Callie did get a push up the charts in 1981, following the release of a made-for-TV movie called Callie and Son, starring a young Michelle Pfeiffer. Today, Callie is re-experiencing the same levels of popularity she enjoyed over 100 years ago. We like Callie, it's a cute name, like Molly and Maggie. But it doesn't quite have the same standalone independent quality. Callie sounds better as a nickname for Calista. Calista has more interesting roots and can easily be shortened to Callie while providing a more sophisticated alternative for your child when she grows into adulthood. In either case, is your baby girl the fairest, most beautiful of them all? Is she your star up in heaven? We're willing to bet the answer to that question is yes. Quick facts on Callie. Gender, girl. Origin, English. Number of syllables, 2. Ranking popularity, 226. Pronunciation, Kale or Kayle. Simple meaning, cup, fairest, most beautiful. Characteristics of Callie. Sensitive, humanitarian, affectionate, family-oriented, compassionate, community-minded, loving. Cultural references to the baby name, Callie. Literary characters of the baby name Callie. Callie Shaw is the girlfriend of the elder of the Hardy Boys, Frank, in the popular series begun in 1927 by the Stratemeyer Syndicate and written under the collective pseudonym of Franklin W. Dixon. In the early part of the series, she is present as one of the prettiest girls at Bayport High School and a little on the giggly side, but not very active. When the Hardy Boys Case Files series went into effect in 1987, her role increased appreciably, and she becomes a latter-day feminist. She joins the boys on many of their escapades, with or without their acquiescence, and in many instances, solves the case and saves the boys' skins. In the current series, however, The Undercover Brothers, begun in 2005, Callie's role has been substantially reduced. What gives, Simon & Schuster? Feeling threatened? After all, we almost had ourselves a woman president in 2008. Surely a young woman detective isn't such a long shot. Famous people named Callie. Callie Cowrie, screenwriter/director, Callie Thorne, actress,